Picture this: a world where the very air you breathe is supercharged with oxygen. What if Earth's atmosphere suddenly spiked to 30% oxygen, a substantial increase from the current 21%, setting off a chain reaction across the planet? This seemingly modest adjustment in oxygen levels would unleash a cascade of profound and multifaceted effects, fundamentally reshaping life, environments, and ecosystems as we currently understand them. At first glance, some effects might even seem beneficial, especially for various living organisms that rely on oxygen for survival and function. For humans, this could mean boosted stamina, heightened energy levels, and possibly a stronger immune system, all thanks to far more efficient oxygen delivery directly to our tissues and cells. This oxygen surge could transform everyday physical activities, making tasks like climbing stairs or jogging feel remarkably easier and far less strenuous on the body. Yet, the most striking positive transformation would probably unfold in the insect realm, where creatures have unique ways to breathe. Arthropods, such as insects and spiders, might experience gigantism because their tracheorespiratory systems would enable much greater oxygen diffusion throughout their bodies, supporting larger sizes. Envision dragonflies with wingspans rivaling small birds or spiders growing to the size of small dogs, echoing the colossal insects from Earth's Carboniferous period millions of years ago. However, these apparent benefits pale in comparison to the severe downsides, as a 30% oxygen atmosphere harbors far more significant and outright dangerous consequences for life on Earth. The most urgent and destructive outcome would be the sharp rise in flammability of all organic matter, from dry grass to forests, due to oxygen's role in combustion. Wildfires would erupt more frequently, burn with greater intensity, and spread at terrifying speeds, rapidly converting vast landscapes into uncontrollable infernos that devastate everything in their path. Even the tiniest spark from a campfire or lightning could trigger a catastrophic blaze, rendering human settlements in forested or grassy regions extremely hazardous and prone to disaster. For humans specifically, extended exposure to 30% oxygen levels invites oxygen toxicity, which harms cells and critical organs like the lungs and brain through excessive oxidation. Symptoms could include disorientation, changes in vision, and severe cellular damage affecting the central nervous system and respiratory system, leading to long-term health crises. Our bodies have evolved to thrive at precisely 21% oxygen, so this excess would severely disrupt the delicate biochemical balance that keeps our physiology stable. Beyond short-term health dangers, such a high oxygen setting would speed up aging and the decay of both living tissues and inanimate materials alike. Heightened oxidative stress from surplus oxygen would accelerate the breakdown of biological structures, free radicals damaging cells faster, which might shorten human lifespans and degrade everyday materials more rapidly. The strangest transformations would surface as entire ecosystems and the planet's systems adapt to this radically altered atmospheric makeup over time. How might plant life respond? Some species could flourish with extra oxygen, but others might suffer from inhibited photosynthesis processes, struggling to convert light into energy effectively. This shift would dramatically alter the balance among plant species, reshaping food chains, habitats, and the foundational structure of terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems worldwide. The atmosphere would grow denser overall, which could benefit aviation by offering greater lift for aircraft, allowing planes to take off and climb with less effort. On the flip side, this denser air might intensify combustion in engines and boost exhaust emissions from factories and vehicles, worsening air pollution on a global scale. Long-term, the climate would face intricate changes, including shifts in weather patterns, more extreme storms, heat waves, and alterations in global temperatures driven by oxygen's influence. To wrap it up, a 30% oxygen world might allure with visions of giant insects and superhuman athletic feats, but the true picture reveals overwhelming peril. The immense ecological threats like rampant wildfires and human health dangers from oxygen toxicity underscore how vital our current atmospheric balance is for sustaining life as we know it. Ultimately, such a drastic atmospheric shift would probably render the planet dangerously unstable, derailing evolution, biodiversity, and the survival of complex life forms. This scenario powerfully reminds us of the exquisite equilibrium in Earth's atmosphere that nurtures our biodiversity, human civilization, and the web of life. Perhaps the air we breathe today, with its precise 21% oxygen composition, is ideally calibrated for the existence and prosperity of life on our planet.